All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed your day off tomorrow, but it's time to get back to it. We are on day 3 of week 11, and we are going to be wrapping up this week right now. All right, so Southeastern Alabama. I'm talking about this region right here, Southeastern Alabama. So in the center of Enterprise, Alabama, which is located in this area, there's a statue of a bug. I know. Why is there a statue of a bug? It's okay. I'm about to tell you why. And if you've ever been to Enterprise, some of you may play ball. I know last year my son had to go play the state championship or the state tournament and it was in Enterprise, Alabama. So some of you may have been there for sports and may have seen this, but there is a statue of a Mexican bull weevil. And that's because the Mexican bull weevil snuck into Alabama through Texas in 1915. I know. What, Miss Stevens? How bugs sneak in here? It just happens. The world's crazy, guys. All right, so the Mexican bull weevil snuck into Alabama through Texas in 1915, and when it did, that bug killed the entire cotton crop. Now, if you know anything about cotton farming, you know that it is huge to lose your cotton crop. Because essentially that's like putting your money in a bucket and then someone comes and kicks that bucket over and all your money's gone and it's rolling away or blowing away and you can't catch it and you're just watching your money go away. That's the exact same thing that kind of happens when cotton crop gets destroyed. You're just watching your money that helps provide for your family go away. So when the boll weevil came in and killed all the cotton crop, it was not good because there was no crops to sell to make money, which meant that there was no food for their kids or their families. So it was a huge deal. So brave farmers that needed to feed their kids planted peanuts and harvested more peanuts than anywhere else in the country. So they kind of persevered a little bit and were like, you know what? We are not going to let a bug stop us from feeding our families. We're going to think of something else. So they were problem solvers and they figured out how to get past it. Thanks, Mr. Weevil. You know, so now they knew at this point that they could plant peanuts and cotton at the same time. So if anything ever happened, they had both. Today, Alabamians in the southeastern part of our state grow a wide variety of crops, work in a local industry, and help run the Army Aviation Center at Fort Rucker. So was it a bad thing that the boll weevil came through and destroyed the crop? Yes. But they persevered and they pushed on, and now they are better for it. And the southeastern part of Alabama is better for it as well. All right, how many roads were on the frontier? We've been talking about maps and we talked about road maps on Tuesday, but how many roads were on the frontier? Did they need road maps back then? So when Alabama was first settled, there weren't even like a dozen roads in the whole state. A dozen is 12. So there weren't a lot of roads in the state, but you got to think there weren't cars. So they kind of just almost made their own paths. If you wanted to get somewhere, you had 3 choices. You could go on the Federal Road, the Natchez Trace, which ran from Nashville, Tennessee, all the way up Mississippi, or you could go the Huntsville Road, which started all the way up in Pennsylvania. So it made its way down here. So if you wanted to go that long route, that was a road to get to a bunch of different places. Of course, for variety or for a change, if you had a boat or a flatboat, you could hop on the Tennessee River, the Coosa River, the Tallapoosa River, the Mobile River, or the Tombigbee River, and you can let the water do the work for a while. You could ride along the rivers because honestly, if you compared the number of rivers in early Alabama with the number of roads in early Alabama, there was a lot more rivers than roads. So Mother Nature kind of built the majority of the roads back then. The man did not. All right, guys, that is it for the day. That is it for the week. We are done. You do have an assignment today and you do have a quiz tomorrow though. So make sure that you are doing those assignments and keeping up with your work so that you do not get behind. All right, guys, have a wonderful weekend. I will see you back here on Monday. It's almost Thanksgiving break, guys.